Hey, we are in there.
Hey,
What's happening?
what's good?
We got our intro and shit popping.
That's right.
Hey.
Big things, baby.
We official. That's what it is. When you got an intro, you official.
Facts.
1800, what's happening?
Ain't nothing, just chilling, man. Tab. I don't think I told you, Tab, but you know I've been fasting, right?
Yeah, you did tell me the last time.
Yeah, I got 12 days left, Tab.
Are you just not eating at all?
No, I'm eating vegetables, fruit, and that's it, and water, drinking water. That's it.
That's bird food, 1800.
You're correct, but that's how we're supposed to be eating as humans. Oh.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean because not like we've been conditioned to like meat and eat extra stuff.
Yeah, I can't do it. I have to eat that stuff with my other stuff. I had fruits today, but you know what? I went to chicken salad I did have a chicken salad today on a croissant, but I also had them add bacon. And I had the fruit bowl on the side though.
Now I do miss a good piece of bacon. I ain't gonna lie. I got 12 days left, so after 12 days, then I'll go back to eating what I was eating before. I just want to do a cleanse, that's all.
So total, how long you been doing it?
I'm doing 30 days. I'm doing 30.
Why 30?
Because that's how you cleanse your body out. Your body needs a full 30 days to cleanse itself.
So nothing but fruits and vegetables for you?
That's all I've been doing. Fruits, vegetables, and water. That's it. Yep, that's it.
And you feel just fine?
I'm good. Yep.
Don't pass out up here because I don't know CPR.
I wouldn't. Let me tell you why. Because when me eating the fruits and vegetables, that's the actual necessity that I need to live. I don't need bacon. I don't need grease. I don't need fried chicken. I don't need that. But I need the fruits and vegetables and the water that I'm putting in my body.
I need it. Yeah. I need all that. Cookies, cakes.
But when it's over,
it's going down.
I got a few places already that I'm going to.
So you had a good weekend?
I did. I had a great weekend.
Yeah, that's what's up. I did too, man. I took my niece to actually Sunday we went to Carowinds. My niece is 5. And I took my niece, me and my other half, I took my niece to Carowinds, and you know, she enjoyed herself thoroughly. I mean thoroughly.
Did she get on rides though?
Yes, we went to the water park. We stayed there for a while because it was hot as all get out. Like it's hot as hell. God, whatever you cooking, it's been done weeks ago. That's the kind of hot it is. But we had a good time. She rode on her first roller coaster. It surprised me at 5. They got, they got the little kids section, right? Yeah. So they had the little roller coaster, and that was a bit dramatic. I got on it with her, and that was a bit dramatic even for me as an adult.
Yeah, we took our me and my mom, we took my daughter and my sister, we took my daughter to Virginia, to Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool to see my daughter get on rides too.
Oh,
like God, she got like a little mini drop zone, but it goes up like a nice little. And I was like, Nala, would you like me to ride with you? Oh no, Daddy, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'll do myself.
Yeah, these kids are fearless.
Are you sure you want to go?
Like you way up there?
Yeah, so she's cool.
Listen, welcome you guys. I know we a little late. We done got into conversation and all kind of stuff. We hadn't even done the introduction. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Word on the Street. I'm Tabitha Simmons and
1800. The host was good.
Hey, that's all right. Listen, we have one heck of a show, just like we did last week, and we got some better topics coming up. We're going to talk about Dwight Howard and the gay ass text messages he was sending, and I'm going to read y'all the daggone few of the text messages without getting out of context, because I was going to start talking about it, but I can't.
Dwight Howard, that's crazy.
We're also talking about, what is his name? Michael Oher?
Michael Oher. I think Michael Oher.
The Blind Side. I know you guys have started hearing about that all over social media, about the fact that he feels like they tricked him into a conservatorship and all that other kind of stuff. Yep. We're going to talk about the father who's trending right now for popping his daughter for twerking.
Yep.
We're also going to talk about Marlon Wayans and what he had to say about the Alabama brawl. It's got him in some hot water with everybody. And we're also, last but not least, of course, we have our relationship question of the day. And we might slide into one. We're not going to slide it in. We're actually going to talk about the doctor. I know we touched on it a little bit. I don't think we touched on it. That was behind the scenes. We talked about the decapitation.
I don't think we mentioned it on here. If we did, we're going to mention it again.
Yes. Well, the doctor that ended up decapitating the woman's newborn baby. The most horrible thing I've ever seen. What do you want to talk about first? There's so much we got to discuss.
I want to get into this Blind Side thing first.
Well, go ahead, because you know sports better than I do.
I want to get into that.
I did watch the movie, though. I did see the movie.
Yeah. It's a classic movie, too. A classic. The movie's a classic.
So what's happening? My understanding is with the controversy that's going on, they're saying that it was some foolishness. They're saying it was all a lie.
By the adoption part, yeah.
NFL star Michael Oher saying that the family never adopted him. If you guys have watched the movie The Blind Side featuring Sandra Bullock.
Yep.
And he's saying that the family never adopted him, despite the story. The Blindside movie claims that they tricked him into a conservatorship and made millions off of the fake storyline. Why now, you think, 1800? Why you think he's saying something now? You think he didn't know this entire time?
Now, I think what it comes down to, like, some people, like, they like to wait, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I guess they just feel like now is the time to talk about it, I guess.
You think he's just now talking about it, or you think that he had to know something was up?
No, I mean, it's his story. So I mean, he knew for a fact that I never got adopted. That's not a question. He knew he never got adopted.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it from the standpoint, like, I'm guessing now, like, he just wanted to. I don't want to say he wanted to just be relevant again. I don't want to just say it like that, but people ask certain questions in interviews for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think, like, it really be up on these interviewers. You know what I'm saying? And he's a guy, I guess, just wanted to keep it honest.
I think it was the money in the beginning. Blah, blah, blah.
Of course, yeah.
The millions that they made off of him with the storyline. I think he, being young back then, and them wanting to do a story and them taking it a little bit too far and saying, "Hey, look, this has the potential to make millions." Yeah, you can lie about my life too.
Yeah, but I had to look at that word too. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tab, because I didn't know what the hell conservatorship meant.
Yeah, conservatorship.
No, I said conservatorship. Look at that. It got some extra letters in there. Yeah, it do.
Conservatorship. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I never knew what that was, though. I had to go look that up.
What did it say?
All right, so it says a conservator. It says a person responsible for the repair and preservation of works of art, building, and other things of cultural and environmental interest. I don't think they got nothing to do with anything, because they had nothing to do with what the hell we talking about. So I still
now
don't know.
I want to know. I'm sitting here now. I want to know.
All right, here we go. All right, so
go ahead.
under U.S. law, a conservatorship results from the appointment of a guardian or a protector by a judge to manage the personal or financial affairs of another person who is incapable of fully managing their own affairs due to age or physical or mental limitations. So maybe it's something mentally he might be a little off.
Well, the story does talk about how he was a tad bit off. Yeah, so I'd imagine that might have been true. Yeah. So they like he said, they tricked him into a conservatorship. If that being the case, if he had some mental issues going on, then he would not have known, because it's too easy to do somebody like that. It's too easy. Yeah,
so that's what I'm looking at now. Like I said, I never knew what the definition was. I actually was looking it up while we was talking about it.
So I'm looking at I love Sandra Bullock, but now I'm side-eyeing.
Nah, you got nothing to do with her. You know, we can't blame a person that acted. Besides, she's an employee as well. She didn't write the story. She's an employee.
I imagine she had no idea what they were doing, because I'm sure she wasn't granted guardianship over what he had going on.
I mean, even if she knew, I mean, that has nothing to do with her. She's not gonna get her money because parts of this person's story is false. No, of course not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go along with it too.
So let's say they gave her $10 million to play this role. Mm-hmm. So I'm not supposed to take $10 million because you're going to lie about him being adopted as a child? Is he going to give me the 10 that I'm not going to get?
So the long-term effects of that, which is it's coming out now, and being that it might have been okay to come out a while ago, but the way entertainment is set up right now, like, people are harsh. Sandra Bullock is pretty dope. She's one of my favorite female actresses. I love Sandra Bullock.
That is. She's definitely in my top 2.
Yeah.
Female.
But, I just hope that they don't come down too hard on her, because I was reading the comments and all of them are directed towards her. And I'm like,
she's not a writer. She's not a producer. She's not a director. The lady played a role. That's it. She played a simple role. She doesn't own any rights, none of that stuff. So it has nothing to do with Sandra Bullock. But that's what people like to do. They like to take the face that they know the most instead of actually going to the actual source. They're like, whatever face, like, let's say you go out in public, right, Tab? And you take your family out to dinner. Your family get into altercation with somebody else. They're not going to say a family would got into altercation. They're going to say Tabitha Simmons
showed her ass.
Star family. They're going to tie your name to it some way.
That's what happened.
Even if it had nothing to do with you. Could have been in the restaurant, your family was outside fighting, but they're going to tie that to you because of the name. So, like, no, like, get off Sandra Bullock's nipples and leave her alone.
I would have said nuts.
I was going to say that, but she doesn't have any. I don't think so.
My other half gets on me all the time when he be talking to me. Side note, when I be talking to him or he's talking to me about something, he'd be like, could you close the refrigerator? I'm like, close these. And he'd be like, you don't close these.
You like the type that do that to no time. For real.
I look like the type to say that.
You like the type
I
to
just
say that.
say it all the time. He hates it.
I
He
think he's
cannot
scared of you.
stand it. He's
I
not.
think he's scared of you.
He's not.
Nah,
I am.
I think-
You know what?
I think he's
Unbeknownst to most people, I am one of the most sensitive people ever. But you have to know me.
Yeah.
You got to know me in order to know that I'm sensitive, or
Nah,
for
she
you to
is.
see that, that part. What the
Where my chair? Look for my folding chair now. Tear that up, man.
He gonna knock my ass out because of a fly. We looking all over the place. But yeah, I'm not as bad as most people would like to think. I'm mean as shit. I will tell you that. I'm mean. I will say that. But
I think he's scared of you. I'm gonna continue that. I think he's
he
scared
is
of you.
not. I wouldn't be with him if he was. I can't be with no man that's scared of Marlon Wayans is trending. He has he's only thing he said was, you know how we are. If you ain't supporting it, if you ain't high-fiving it, then you against it. Marlon Wayans said some stuff on social media with regards to the Alabama brawl on last week, and he just simply made a post that basically said, "Can we all just get along? Why not love each other and cut it out and all this other kind of stuff?" And they dove on his ass. Pause.
I don't say pause, no homo. I don't say none of that. I just say what I'm gonna say because as a man, I know what I'm saying. I'm not saying pause. I'm not saying it. But no, that's definitely good. I like that one right there too. I like the story.
So here's the thing. What do you feel about it? Since I'm always taking over. Lewis fussed at me. He said, "Quit taking over the conversation and let 1800 talk."
No, you do what you're supposed to do. What do you mean?
Go ahead,
We having a conversation. You stay out our conversation.
For the producer get upset
in our conversation. Sir. But I think they need to leave Marlon Wayans the hell alone. The man gave his personal opinion. The man said, "Let's all be love, not war." What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with him saying that. That's his opinion. So I don't like when black people get mad because other black people don't stand for whatever it is they stand for. Mm-hmm. That pisses me off. I'm never going to always just stand with you because of your color. I'm not going to do that because what you're saying might be bullshit. Now, on the other hand, I do like some niggering. I ain't gonna lie. So I understand what Marlon Wayans is saying. I have no problem with what he said. But I was with all that nigga shit though. I loved it. I'm just keep it gangster. I loved it.
My brother called it the N Negro stuff. And we were just a bit taken aback by his response because he was like, "Niggas is gonna nig every chance they get."
Yeah,
but
I'm glad.
We don't get oh God, it's been to drive me and say, "No, you did not."
No, I was playing for the camera. I definitely didn't get him.
And
I bet you I would, Tab.
I'm about to knock all this shit down looking for a fly. These people are dying and laughing. So
yeah, but they chilling.
My brother he had a different opinion. Mm-hmm. You know, everything that we do, we don't always all stand behind it. I get it. Again, I get it. I don't feel like, he's not an Uncle Tom. They started calling him Uncle Tom and tap dancing for the white man. And this is what you do. But they have they got a whole family full of activism and positive stuff. And he was on the front lines when we were trying to, boycott and all that good stuff when all the stuff we had going on was going on. So he basically clapped back and was like, "Yo, I apologize if I offend some of y'all, but come on now, I'm not Uncle Tom. I've been there on the front lines. I done stood up for everybody. But in this particular case, what other way can you handle it?" They answered with violence. So we answered and we saw one of ours. It was like, would it have been a modern day lynching? Would we have seen that right then and there if we just minded our business? That's my thing. Could I stand by and watch somebody? If it don't got nothing to do with me, I probably would. If I see a whole bunch of people in a brawl, not realizing what's going on, or if I had seen what happened and everybody jumping in, I probably would have. I probably would have jumped in and took, did a little something. I wouldn't have done the chair thing though. Yeah. I don't think I would have hit. I would have. I would have DDT'd somebody. I would have soufflexed somebody.
Oh, yeah, I definitely want to get some action in. I'm getting a couple licks in.
Yeah, I would have tried to jump off the rope like
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, Tab, but you know what's crazy though?
What?
Remember when we had this conversation in the first episode about people just using words because they sound good.
Yes.
You do know that Uncle Tom doesn't mean what they have been saying for years.
It is not.
It's actually the opposite
I
of what
learned
you
that.
guys have, and ladies have been saying.
Facts.
So calling Marlon Uncle Tom is the complete opposite
Facts.
of what you should be calling him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all just to look
For
that
years, we thought that was like an insult.
It's
That's
not.
what we hurled at Black people who were kissing up to white people. We call them Uncle
Has
Tom.
nothing to do with that at
And
all.
it has nothing to do with that
At all.
at all. That's how we just take shit and just make it ours and just
Yeah.
use it however we want to use it in whatever context we want to use it
Exactly.
in. So, but it still stands. It's been that way for so long. It's hard to tell people, hey, Uncle Tom is not an insult. That's not what's happening.
And then they get mad when you correct them. Well, you know what I mean? Well, no, don't say that. Just say you don't like what the man said. But I have no problem with what Marlon said at all. That's his opinion.
Yeah, I've got no problem with that. You know, some people don't condone violence. Some people, I don't know how you would have handled it. They weren't just talking and you know, just things got overheated and we started it. For the first time, you know, you witnessed, you know, us fighting back. So was I against it? If it could have been avoided, yes. But what they were planning, like, it didn't take all of them to dive on just one man.
Exactly.
That was what I didn't condone. And it wasn't going down like that. They found out real quick that it wasn't going down like that.
Exactly. When Marlon said, I think we should all just get along, I think like he mean like even like from the beginning, they took it as though he meant as soon as the niggas start fighting.
Yeah.
No, I think Marlon meant from the beginning, can like just love, like even the white man stealing off on the black dude.
Yeah.
All love. He didn't say, I wish black people wouldn't do that. That's not what he said.
Yeah.
He just said, can we all just love? Y'all took it upon like, because the black folks did the most, like y'all felt like that's what that was towards. No, he meant the entire situation shouldn't have went that far. And I'll say this last thing about Marlon, we can go on to the next subject. Don't get it fucked up. Marlon Wayans definitely was like that. Because him and Tupac used to hang out a lot.
Really?
Yep. They actually went to jail together. Look it up. Public information. Yep. Marlon Wayans and Tupac, they used to hang. Remember they did the Above the Rim movie together. But they used to hang out a lot, you know what I'm saying, be doing like dumb shit. Like Marlon, he told plenty of stories like that. Him and Pac used to do some wild shit.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So don't get it twisted now. I think he want to love now.
Yeah, he bought that life.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted.
No, he is for.
All right. Facts.
This feels good. I just want to hold this right here. Like, does that look good on camera?
Yeah, you remind me of those pics they used to go to bed. Afro.
Yeah.
With the fist on the back of it.
Last but not least, some disturbing news. I know you guys have been seeing all over the news and all over the internet about the doctor, the obstetrics and gynecologist doctor who was delivering a baby. Female was, I think she was 21 years old. And young Black couple, and actually the doctor was Black. So when I talked about it last week, and they weren't showing who the doctor was, and I was like, okay, this has to be, since they made such a fuss about it, because we will take every opportunity to sue, and it's going down. If Attorney Ben Crump is involved, it must be somebody white getting in trouble. But it happened to be a sister, it happened to be a Black female who had been practicing at that particular hospital in that particular field and been there and resident there since 2015. And what ended up happening was, young girl came in, this is her first child, and she came in, no complications, none of that. Baby rather big, maybe 7-8 pounds, they estimate. And she had been in labor for so long, few hours or whatever the case may be. And she was like, hey, let's, can we just go ahead and do a C-section? And they denied her the opportunity to have a C-section. And she was like, she didn't understand why not. And they told her, unless it's an emergency, a severe emergency in the middle of her, in labor, we're not getting ready to do a C-section. And she's like, I knew something was wrong, but I just didn't know what. So lo and behold, the baby, little thick little baby, little boy. And the doctor couldn't fit through the birth canal. Tugged and tugged and tugged. And what I thought, decapitation sometimes doesn't mean removing the entire head from the body. It can sometimes just mean that the base of the neck is severed from the spine. The spinal cord has been severed from the base of the neck. And that is also considered decapitation. But in this case, she pulled it and left the rest of it half and half. They ended up having to do an emergency C-section, and they sorry, this is so graphic, but this is stuff that we need to know and stuff that's going on. But they gave her C-section, and they ended up removing the bottom part from the neck down with the C-section, and the head was pushed out or pulled out vaginally. So I'm assuming that came out first. But either way, they're suing, of course, the hospital and the nurses that were involved, because she's like, they covered it up. They told her, hey, everything is okay. We just, it's stuff that happens. Your first child, sometimes, things go wrong or whatever, neglecting to let her know that that's what happened. They told her there was no need for an autopsy, to just think about having a, what do you call it? A cremation.
Mm-hmm.
Think about doing a cremation, wrap the baby up in a manner to where it looks like the head is still attached, have a normal viewing or whatever the case may be, and then cremate the body. And they were, of course, like, no, we're not doing that. Something is wrong. And lo and behold, that's how they ended up finding out when they went to talk with them, because she still couldn't see the baby even after everything that happened. So they're alleging that the hospital, the nurses, the other doctors, and everybody else tried to cover it up in order to save the nurse's ass.
I'd say the doctor's ass. Nurse didn't do the
Not
doctor's
the nurse,
ass.
the doctor's ass.
Yeah, you will not let her get off on this.
Oh, I know. Saving the doctor's ass. So it's heartbreaking. It doesn't matter what color the doctor is. How do you make that kind of mistake? How do you not know if this is something you do since 2015? This is what you do. You bring babies into this world. New mom, birth canal small, big ass baby. You know what? Emergency C-section. You pull with such force.
Tab, that's why when you was telling me this last week and you kept saying that the doctor had to be white, I never said anything to you, Tab, but I knew for a fact the doctor could not have been white.
Why you say that?
Because that is some nigga shit.
To pull, to think you can...
To just tug and pull without following your protocol. That's some on the spot, let me think real quick shit. That's some nigga shit.
You can't, but there's no room to have on the spot, let me think kind of stuff.
But
there's no room for that.
But that's what we do. We just think at the last minute, like, and I wish that she really would have just followed whatever the protocol was and did, because the mom asked for the emergency C-section, right?
Yeah, she said after being in labor for a little while.
Asking for it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't, and y'all can say what you want to call me. I ain't no damn Uncle Tom. You kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. But ain't no way. Well, I've never heard of a different color doctor doing no shit like that. To me, it just felt like some nigga shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Come and tell you, first thing you thought about, white folks trying to kill our kids, trying to kill our babies, did it on purpose. I bet you, and you ain't never tell me this, but I bet you that's how you thought, ain't it?
Shamefully, yes.
I knew it.
That's the first thing that came across.
And it's always us.
They're trying to wipe us out, and they starting with these tiny babies.
Mm-hmm. I know that's what you was thinking. But in my head, first time I heard about it when you told me, I knew it.
You knew.
I didn't know it was a woman, though. I just thought I knew it was somebody that had to be of color. That's just some shit we do. Like, just follow the protocol. We so used to putting duct tape on shit. We so used to goddamn trying to glue this together. We trying to do all the stuff to beat the system instead of just following the protocol.
Well, I imagine the protocol is to perform a C-section if there's something that's wrong.
It was wrong.
That was something wrong, in my opinion.
Not to
just say, oh, I can do it. I got it. It's right there. I can't even imagine how the conversation went in there during that time. I can do it. Don't worry. No, we don't need a C-section. I've got to just push a little more. I'll pull. And then.
Yeah. So your license should be gone. You should be gone, meaning like prison. To me, that's murder. I think that's murder.
Yeah, in a sense.
That's murder.
Negligence. It's not hard to prove negligence on that part. Because as a doctor and her doing this on a daily basis, you should know, like, what was your judgment call to not know that you should not pull? They're not even made of the sugar and spice and everything nice like we are. There's still just horrible ligaments and I can't even. But I think, what do you think the punishment? You think they're gonna settle out of court? I'm sure the hospital don't want that kind of smoke. It's already been too much attention.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I understand the selling out of court, but I mean, but if you really want, like, but if you really, really, really want to draw awareness to it, the situation as a whole, I wouldn't sell it out. I take it all the way to the max. Selling out is just a way of saying, okay, well, all right, cool. They done paid us, so it is what it is. If you really want to bring awareness to this facility or this institute or whatever you want to call it, then I'm going all the way to the max because it's more than just about the money to me. If it's just about the money, of course I'll sell it out.
Yeah.
But you hid, like, you didn't just kill my baby, but you hid the fact that what you did.
Yes.
So what happens when it's another baby? Or let's say that this has happened before, but it's the first time they've been caught for it, and they made another parent feel like, oh, it was just whatever. Maybe this would been the first time they got caught. I'm taking it to the max. Damn that.
But because they don't want the maximum exposure, the hospital they're gonna give them a number. And they're gonna go with whatever number that they throw out there. Whatever number that lawyer throws out there, that's what they're gonna throw out there. Unless they're just bringing awareness. It's not gonna be the same type of awareness as if it was a Caucasian doctor that did it. Then that's a whole nother different type of awareness. But being that it's a Black woman, like, unless they found she was drunk when she came in, or she was off her shit, or she just made, you know what I'm saying? I really believe they're probably gonna suspend her license, if not take it away from her completely, because no hospital wants that kind of smoke. No hospital, especially a hospital that has they handle infertility cases, they handle prematures and problem births, but hers was none of that.
So do you feel like she deserved jail time?
It depends on the circumstances. I feel like something, I don't know what would have caused her to make that type of judgment call. We know it wasn't on purpose. You purposely thought, yeah, I get it. You purposely thought that you could pull the baby down. It was on purpose, but not to, you had to know that you pulling the head part. You didn't even have
That's what I'm saying.
Control over the arms or the whole entire body, because that part was taken out in the cesarean section. You pulled and pulled and pulled until you popped the daggone baby's head off.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think that she should jail time. She might get that. They're gonna push for a steep penalty, because they're gonna make an example out of whatever the reason.
I think she deserves jail time. I'm not saying she deserves life or nothing like that. I think, but she deserves jail time though. She deserves a few years back then.
Yeah.
To sit and think about what you've done, Doc.
Yeah. That's like that lady who went hundreds of miles, over 100 and something miles an hour through traffic, straight through an intersection, and killed all those people, including a tiny little baby and a lady that was pregnant. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I think it was in California?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago though.
Yeah, and she was a nurse. Was she a nurse?
I don't know what her occupation
Young
was.
Black girl. I think she was a nurse, and she was having problems in her relationship. So she was having problems in her relationship. They came to find out, okay, that was the reason why that she decided what was going on with her, or what was happening with her. She was having issues in her relationship.
Yeah, going to prison.
T00TS09 is saying gross deviation in the protocol. Damn the money. I want justice for my child.
That's what I'm saying. See that what I'm saying? So like, the further you take it, like all that selling out. No, I'm going to max. I'm going to max.
Some manipulation is normal, but that much is not normal. Yes.
Bingo. So that's why I was saying, like, if it would have just been, if she would have pulled the baby out, you know what I'm saying, and it was that, and she was like, and you saw it, like, when she was like super distraught, she was crying, like the doctor, like she was very apologetic. I'm sorry, not trying to hide it. This is what happened. I apologize. Then I don't think that she deserved jail time. No, I think her losing her job and whatever, because that's going to haunt her for the rest of her life.
Facts.
You trying to hide it is why I said I think you deserve jail time.
Yeah.
The fact that you knew that you had did it and you tried to hide it. No, you need to tell these parents right away. I get it. It's going to break their heart, okay, and all that, but you tried to cover it up. So no. No. You deserve some time in the timeout corner.
What we got up next? We can't even. We'll get to Mr. Nasty Ass Dwight Howard. And I mean that with certainty. We're going to my mother will not stop calling. Mom, listen, if you are listening, we are live. Either my mom or my niece Nyla. Hey, Nyla, baby. My family calling. They don't give a shit about me trying to be great. My mother gonna call for no reason. You know, I took out that hamburger meat. If you want to come up here and get some spaghettis.
Hey, Johnny, you ever gonna sign that t-shirt for me? I am.
We live. Stop it. Moving on. What's trending right now disturbs me. I saw this on TikTok probably weeks and weeks ago about a father who is moving some stuff. He's moving some stuff in the house. His little girl, he comes in the room and she's doing a TikTok. Got the phone set up. You know, I know plenty of y'all got your toddlers out there on TikTok because I have a 5-year-old niece who's a TikTok master. Sets the phone up and records, and she is twerking. The dad comes in and sees her and pops her on her ass. Nothing harsh, nothing ridiculous, nothing abusive. He pops her on her behind and it's like, I don't think so. And that was pretty much it. So now, of course, because this generation is so damn sensitive, has a problem. He's experiencing harassment and backlash for popping his. She couldn't have been no more than maybe anywhere between 3 and 5.
And I'm a father. I can't wait. I got a daughter too. I can't wait to answer this right here.
What do y'all want him to do? You complain when the fathers aren't in the household. And when the fathers are in the household and disciplining their children and the boys, and the boys aren't the only ones that need the disciplining nowadays. It's the girls too. So what do you want from him? What did you want him to do? Do you think it? And I get it. There are some parents out there who think it's funny, who think the shit is funny. They like to see that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I go past hundreds. You on TikTok?
I'm not.
Why? Why you not on TikTok?
No damn TikTok. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got time to eat this shit all
That's
day.
not what it's all for.
I ain't got time for that. I got time for it. I don't do TikTok.
Oh, ATM.
So you know, I'm not on TikTok. You know who? Guess who else ain't on TikTok? My daughter.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter's 6. She'll be 7 on the 27th.
Your daughter's 6.
She'll be 7 on the 27th.
This
don't
month?
do TikTok. Yep, on 27th.
Yeah, and she shouldn't. But this day and age, you have kids. It's hard to keep the kids away from modern technology.
It's not.
TV. You don't think so?
No. Parents, we don't want to spend time with them.
Facts.
Just being real. We give them
Facts.
a tablet and shove them in their room and close the door. And we go do whatever we're doing.
Facts. As long as they're not bothering you, you're good.
Yeah. So it's the parents. I don't think it's the kids. The kids can only accept what you give them.
That's right.
Kids love candy because you give it to them on a regular basis.
That's right.
They'll love vegetables as well, or the same amount if you give it to them on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. But no, so we don't.
But we have a problem with everything. This man is being a father. And no, he don't want his 3 to 5-year-old daughter shaking her behind on an app. She's 5. Mm-hmm. But yet when he steps in to instill the fatherly love and responsibility and take on his role as a father, y'all got a problem with it.
Because I'm be real with you. Because they see that 3-year-old and whoever's watching it, they're thinking, 15 years down the line, that same person will be 18. Hopefully she has an OnlyFans and I'll subscribe to it. It's some sick fuckers out here.
Facts.
There's nothing cool about a 3-year-old twerking.
It wasn't a whole downright get down on it kind of thing. She was just shaking her behind. It was enough for him to pop her ass. And she didn't cry. He just popped her enough to be like, just like that. Probably a little bit harder. I want him going home with.
No, my they're on me. I'm like.
They want him going home like that. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Yep.
You don't want you talk shit about the fathers when they are in the household and they are implementing rules and regulations on their children. So the streets don't have to do it. So the cops don't have to do it.
Bingo.
So y'all don't have to do it. But then when you see a father who is doing the right thing, who is making sure that his daughter isn't doing what she isn't supposed to do at that particular age.
Yep.
Y'all got a problem with it. What are you mad about? He didn't break out a belt and whip her ass senseless. He didn't hit her with a stick or an extension cord or a curtain rod or a racetrack mom. Racetrack mom. You remember that? Did you ever get hit with a racetrack?
Not get hit with a lot of other shit, though.
The yellow racetracks were
I know what you're talking about. No, you want a little rubber little motherfucker.
Yes.
That little fake, the fake ass hard, supposed to be hard, but it's really like plastic.
Yeah.
Now I never got hit with one of them, but I got hit with a lot of other things, though.
My mom never did the extension cord. She would throw a shoe, though. She could
grandma,
throw the hell out of
my grandma ain't give a damn whatever her hands was on.
My mother had a perfect curve ball shit. Like if you thought you was going around the corner, it was
goddamn pitcher and shit. Pitcher for the Negro League.
Yeah, that's my mother. But I don't understand it. Like, damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you don't do it, now you looking at a child that's growing up thinking that it's okay to shake up behind. Not only that is, I don't know if he's a single dad. I didn't read too much into it. It just came back around. I saw it a while ago and he popped her and I was like, well done. I commented down in the section underneath the video, well done. That's what you're supposed to do. And I kept it moving. And now everybody else is, she's just playing. She's just having a good time. She is moving her buns. It's not like she was on the camera doing this. No, she was moving her little behind on there. And he was like, wow, I don't think so.
I'm gonna be real with you, Tab. I'm about to tell you something right now. And I'm looking dead into the camera because I want y'all to understand something. A lot of those comments that we see in the comment section aren't even real humans. That's AI technology. And they know that this brain right here that we have in our brain, like we're not equipped to think for ourselves. We're going to go with the majority. So what they do is they have AI comment on it and the majority of the stuff be against whatever it is, just so it can get the humans on that side. That's all that is. I'm not fooled by it. So on behalf of all the fathers, I'm here to say on behalf of him, y'all can kiss our ass. We will continue to discipline our kids the same way we reward them when they do good stuff. Thanks. So no, you don't get rewarded for doing things that you shouldn't do. Sorry.
Then you want to discipline. And then they want to blame it on the parent when the kid goes out and does some dumb shit when they leave and go out. Now it's the parents. It's how they were raised. It's the parenting. Exactly. Well, this parent is stopping it before it starts.
Exactly.
Leave that man alone. Good job, sir.
Yep.
Is what I have to say.
We will continue.
Good job.
You got my support. Half of them probably ain't got no damn kids anyway talking shit.
And that's the problem. Y'all need to pop y'all kids.
Exactly. They run your household, tell you what they ain't gonna do. Shit.
Pew, pew, everybody gonna die.
Play that shit. and that's another thing too, though. To what he said, say he getting threats and all type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Come playing, I'm gonna shoot the shit at you. Straight up. I got my CWP, I'm gonna bust the hell out you. I'm not capping.
I'm trying to get mine, and that's why I don't need to get mine because of stuff like that. I be waiting on when you first get your seat. When you first get it, pull up. When you first get it, it's gonna be in my pocketbook. I'm Southern, so pocketbook is a purse.
Yeah, I know the pocketbook is. Yeah.
Some of them me trying to try it.
A pocketbook. Yeah.
Oh, only thing my daughter popping is gum. I wish she would.
Exactly.
Preach. Right. We're reading some comments in here. Sorry, big facts, big facts. If you don't discipline them that young, the world will discipline them when they are grown.
Exactly.
Absolutely right. Either that or they're going to blame you for being a horrible parent and you could have did better.
Exactly. You didn't beat her when she was a kid.
We're trying to, but y'all keep calling the damn cops.
It don't bother me none. I don't care to you guys. It don't bother me none. She call whoever you want to call.
Whoever you want to call. By the time they get here, your ass going to get whipped too, Sarah.
Exactly.
You can get it too, Sarah and David.
And Kyle and... You know, Kyle.
What is it with you and Kyle?
I don't like
Kyle last time.
Fuck a Kyle. Kyle can kiss my ass.
I don't know any Tuckers, but I'm pretty sure.
Fuck Kyle and Tucker.
You hear that, Kyle and Tucker? It's a no-go. Everybody getting ass.
Weak ass names.
Pew, pew, everybody.
Get some real names right here.
Tucker. You got to be a Tucker. Yeah. I'm gonna name my son Tucker.
You better not, Tab.
Who's not gonna like that?
You better not name a guy. No, you better not.
Jonathan Tucker Pruitt is what I'm gonna name my son.
Oh my gosh, Jonathan Tucker.
Lewis's first name is Jonathan.
No,
Lewis.
Boy, so it ain't Lou Prue.
It ain't Lou Prue.
It's really
Jonathan.
Jolly Prue. Jolly Prue.
Oh, I like
Jolly Prue.
That sounds like some slave shit.
Jolly Prue.
Jolly Prue. Jalu Prue.
There's gonna be some shit when we got off this camera.
He about to get mad. He about to showing his ass.
It's gonna be.
He about to get mad. He about to talk shit.
But I think kudos to the father though. I love it.
Facts. So moving on, we're going to get on this Dwight Howard thing, and it's going to open up some, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a brief disclaimer that the opinions and the words and the sentences that are reflected from myself, Tabitha Simmons, and 1800 are not those that are coming from opinions of Word on the Street or in my city, or those that produce Word on the Street or in my city. Cool. These are strictly our opinions and what we're going to say, and we're going to say it because we can.
Yep.
So there.
And I'm gonna stand on it.
Dwight Howard, y'all gonna get mad, and hopefully y'all don't try to cancel and shit. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna tell you, Dwight Howard out here. So he's got a lawsuit going on, right? Mm-hmm. The person is alleging that he is accusing him of sexual assault and trying to get him to have a threesome. And the person says Dwight Howard wanted him to have a threesome and wouldn't stop aggravating him about it. But the person he wanted him to have a threesome with is actually somebody who dresses like a female.
Yep.
So I'm gonna read y'all. The other person, the accuser, posted some text messages. Now, while I know we have kids watching, and I know it's some kids and they're watching because my niece is one again. Hey, Nyla. She's watching, but I'm gonna try my best to go through some of these text messages. But he says, "What's up, sexy? None, you." That's the other person. And the other person says, "Just starting my day off, about to shower in a few." He does the eyeballs, the look away like this. The other person said, "What's up? What do you have planned for today?" And he's asking, Dwight Howard is saying, "Are we playing today?" So the guy's like, "Yeah, I stay in Atlanta. I've been doing some modeling here in Chicago. What about you?" Hey, word, that's what's up. Let good luck, sexy. ATL in Philly. I don't know what that means, but he asked him for a picture and he put up the little eggplant picture. I'm not going to get into detail, but if you know, but he's like, "Send me a picture." And he's like, I don't. Now I want you to know that I'm not like gay or anything. I'm just a little nasty sometimes and I don't want to offend you. And that's where I'm going to stop at because the conversation getting ready to come on through.
I read it. I'm going to let you finish. I read it, but I didn't get to that last part. So that was Dwight saying that?
Dwight is saying, "I'm not gay or nothing." This is what he says. "Yes, I'm into freaky shit."
Okay.
The other person's like, "I got you, Poppy. Also, what are you into? You like freaky shit?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm into freaky shit. Now, I want you to know, just FYI, I'm not like gay or anything. I'm just a little nasty sometimes and I don't want to offend you." And the other person says, "No, I get it. I'm not offended. We grown," or whatever. And he sticks out the little tongue and the little emoji. He want a picture. And he was like, do you want some ass pictures?" And he's like, "No, I just want the eggplant pictures."
Yeah, you got all that shit.
I got all of it. No, I couldn't send it to you.
Mine stopped. Mine stopped after a while. I want to go look it up, but mine ain't go that far.
Yeah. He asking for. He was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, I can send you some. I don't have any in my phone, but I can send you some new." And he was like, "Nah, I'd rather the eggplant pictures." I want to talk about. He said, "I'm not gay or anything." Then what do you call what is it? Now, I don't know terminology. Now, I wish I had somebody that was of that lifestyle to sit here and tell me the terminology, because God knows they come up. That particular lifestyle and that genre of what you prefer comes up with different words and different ways to describe their sexuality all the time. And so I don't offend anybody. I think you are gay. I think he's gay. That there's no in between. If you are, you is. Yes, you is. Like my niece said. Oh, yes, you is, Dwight. Yes, you is gay. You don't think so? That's like that shit that Tank said. If you tried it one time, if you tried oral on a man one time and then you don't like it, that doesn't mean you're
gay. Any sexual activity a man is doing with another man together, you're gay. And if that's what you want to be, own up to it, Dwight. But don't be out here with this, "Well, I am, but I ain't. I'm just trying stuff out." I don't want to hear that shit. What you just trying out. You're that. Based off those text messages, Dwight, you texting like a woman.
That nigga gay.
You gay as fuck. And if that's what you want to be, that's okay. But see, that's what happens though. Guys like that, they'll lift weights and try to get strong and be around the brothers and play sports. But just own it. If you're gay, you're gay. But stop with all this, "You super manly," and you're not. It's okay. Superman. That's his nickname, is Superman.
Even if they're dressed like a female, I say, "That nigga gay."
What is dressed like? Yeah, I don't even know.
Because they try to say that was the issue with another story that's completely separate. Is that okay? If they're a trans and they're living their life as a woman, dressed like a woman, looks like a woman, behaves as a woman, their lifestyle as a woman, that means they're not gay. Yeah, newsflash.
No, you're gay. Because you weren't born a man. You weren't born a man.
That's still a man.
You're super gay. Yeah, you're definitely gay.
And if you, I'm so confused. It's so weird, because if you are attracted to a trans, then what's wrong with women though? Then just say you. What's wrong with?
No. That is a great question. That is a logical question.
Because you're looking for somebody that, while they may have the bottom thing, the bottom half of them still intact, you're still looking for a female. So what's wrong with the females? Are you really looking for that?
I seen a weird couple. One time I saw a dude that dressed like a girl in a relationship with a girl that dressed like a dude. That shit fucked me all the way up. I said, God damn. How the hell that shit out, child? But technically, I don't know if they're doing it right or wrong because it's still the man and woman. They just flip roles.
If you have to give the disclaimer, then you are. If I have to give the disclaimer, then I am what? The disclaimer is so that the audience knows, and I didn't think that I had to explain this, but the disclaimer is so the audience knows that my opinions are separate from word on the street and separate from in my city, which means that in my city and word on the street cannot be held liable for what it is that we choose to say because it's not their opinions, it's our personal opinions.
Yes, because it's more than just us. As far as like the show itself, is more. I know we're the ones that's in front of the camera, but it's more than just.
It's more people than
too.
just us. It's other people. You guys just hadn't seen it yet. It's other people that are attached to word on the street in my city.
Yeah, so they shouldn't be held liable. The company shouldn't be held liable. Now you can tell 1800 what you want to tell them because I talk back, so you can talk to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I look the White House straight in their face after I stand on top of a chair and tell them straight up, "You gay? You a fuck?" If that's what you want to be that. But don't come right with that plan and stay over there. Don't come back poisoning that nookie down with that. All right, pick a side, nigga.
Listen, there's a group on Facebook that I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about it. I don't know if it's a secret society kind of thing. There's a group on Facebook, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That
I want to know. See, if you sound good.
There's a group on Facebook, but it's predominantly with people. I'm reading the comments. Sorry. It's predominantly gay men and gay females and trannies and all and trans. I'm sorry. And they're on there and they are putting pictures up of men who are supposed to be straight right here in my city in Columbia. And shamefully, I'm a member, but I'm a member because I want to know, because I'm nosy. That's just it. This is point blank. I'm nosy like everybody else, and I want to know who they talking about. So it's rough out here. It's rough, especially for women, because a lot of times it's so many DL guys. I can only speak from Columbia, and what I see on this page, it is so many of, and the ones who you would never, ever, 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 ever think they're in that group, and you guys have no idea you're in that group. No. You have no idea. But they trying to contact the wives. They trying to contact the girlfriends. They trying to contact any family members to let them know, yo, listen, and they sometimes put up videos. You understand what I'm telling you? They will put up the videos of them meeting with these men and then send them and say, hey, listen, I thought that you should know, this is what your baby daddy out here doing. That makes you gay.
Yeah, but I think
I ain't gay or nothing. I ain't let them do me. I did them. That don't make you gay.
You're gay, bro. No, you're gay. You're gay, bro. But it's my thing, though, like, if you got video footage and all that, okay, all right, cool, we believe you. But why should I believe you just because you have a picture up and say this person's that?
Because they usually don't put they don't put their lives in jeopardy.
No, I disagree. Because
I don't know any.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of these pages aren't really who they say they are. Like, it's rare that you see who the person of the page is. They have like some weird name, like Columbia Hot Sauce page. It'd be like some weird ass name for it or whatever. But the person that leads the page, like, you rarely know who that is for real.
Yeah.
So if you feel that strongly about it, then put your face behind whatever it is that you're talking about. Put some conviction behind it. Don't hide behind the screen and just post a picture and say, oh, this guy gay, this guy gay, this guy gay.
No, they do. The group picture is not the same people that's posting the pictures. They created the group and they allow people to come in. They allow the gay men to come in. They allow the trans women to come in and tell their story and post stuff. And they're not anonymous. They post the stuff and put their information up. No,
I get that. But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. But as far as the ones with the video proof, 1,000%, I got you on that. But the ones that because all of them don't have video proof. It's just someone they putting pictures up and saying, oh, this person's gay. And I guess because you had video footage of the last two, these next 10 is probably believable. Like,
no, the pictures they putting up is not just like a screenshot of somebody, like you take a screenshot of somebody's face. No, the pictures they're putting up is catching them in the act, and it's a picture.
We might be talking about two different pages then, Chad. I know what I'm talking about. Like, it's now you talking like it's like a big, like, corporation or something.
No, in the group that I'm in, they take a picture. Like you'll see the person coming in the hotel door and they snapping a picture, or they've set up their phone already,
that's the next
and
level
they got pictures of the guy, your baby daddy, your husband, your brother. I never seen that one. Yes, yeah.
Okay, because I know they got some pages, like I said, they just put up a picture and say, "Oh, this guy gay" or something like that. And
no.
So
they come with receipts. Yeah, these gay men are saying, "Hey," because some of them are like, "It's wrong. What you doing? You got a whole family, and it's wrong."
So I'm saying, okay, that's fine. So what do you look to gain from that by doing that? I'm like, what do they look to gain?
I don't know, because you could lose your life.
Yeah,
you messing with somebody's family, but at that point, it's not their fault. You came to them. They're not out here doing that to you, but I guess they just want people to know. But they're putting themselves in jeopardy of losing their lives, and this person flipping out because now you threatening to tell the wife. You didn't put it on social media, and these people
But
that's
what I'm saying, though. Y'all go straight to social media without going. Why wouldn't you address the wife? If you feel like this right and you really want to help this lady, then why didn't you go to the wife instead of trying to make it public so you can embarrass that? To me, it'd be like embarrassment.
Yeah.
That's what I think. It'd be like more like they want to embarrass straight men. And women, they bite on that shit, especially black women. Like, they bite on like a black man being embarrassed. They bite on that shit for real. Real hard.
You think so?
Yes, because women to say, ain't no strong black men, but they will encourage the gay shit.
Strength is not always portrayed in physical form, ladies. When you talk about now, and what you said is we want a strong black man. We do. But we also, it's putting too much. We've put so much, side note, we put too much on black men. It's only so much. Women walk around and we say it's only so much that we can bear. We can't bear the weight. It's too hard. Have we ever stopped to think about how hard it is for men? And they are carrying the stigma of they have to be strong. They can't have emotions. They can't cry. They can't talk about their feelings. They can't do this. They got to be strong. You got to hold up the household. You got to bring in the groceries. You got to supply for your family. You got to do this and you got to do that. That's a hell of a weight.
Fact. It is.
So when you talk about looking for a strong black man, and I do agree with what you said. The first chance a female gets to get in there and prove that a man is not as strong as he says he is, we ride on that.
You faggot ass nigga, wait till I tell my girl about you. What? It's my opinion. It's 1800. In my city, didn't say that. I said it.
You can't say that.
I say faggot, maggot, baggot, saggot, because this is 1800's opinion. Y'all can follow me on IG if y'all want to say what y'all got to say. 1800 SR. If y'all got a problem, say it to me.
And I'm gonna help him fight because I'm his friend.
I'm just giving you. Sorry, but you see how you said you can't say that. But your sister said on a regular basis, "You faggot nigga, I can't wait to tell my girls." Man, you get the fuck out of here. But nah, y'all dudes need to stop meeting up with them type of dudes, though, for real. If you're gonna meet up with them, man, just tell your wife you and the men and just leave that lady alone. I ain't with all that mingling back and forth. Pick a side and stay there, fellas. Don't think I'm on y'all side. Now, I just don't like to see y'all get messed up. I'll say not misinterpreted. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to see y'all get blamed for something that might not be true. That's what it is.
Thanks.
But if you really doing that, you really like that, man, just tell your wife or your girlfriend or whoever, man, like, I just like men and just go and do that.
Listen, they're playing it's a deadly game. Definitely. Always it's a deadly game. The risk of, you know, saying something and not saying something. They know they're playing deadly games and they know. They know it's a deadly game. You have some out there who will purposely hit on straight men to try to make them that way. I know this because I had a friend who would say that, and it surprised me of who they used to deal with. And
so you telling me that a gay dude turned your homeboy gay?
Will purposely
I'll say you said it was your homeboy, right?
Huh?
You said it was your homeboy?
Yeah. A good friend of mine.
But he was straight though at first.
No.
Oh, your homeboy was gay.
Yeah.
And he used to say he just tell you about the dudes he used to try to turn gay.
Yeah, not try to, did.
Oh,
and I don't know if that's a.
Ain't no such thing as turning nigga. Ain't no such thing as turning nigga gay. Either you is in you or it ain't.
Is you is or is you ain't.
Yeah, nah.
Relationship question. It is 7:54.
Uh-oh.
Relationship question of the day. There's this. You want to go ahead and read that out? You want to read out the last one? You want to talk about that one?
She will give me some shit to read. That's in Nigerian.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. A Nigerian man has canceled his wedding after he saw his soon-to-be wife comment under a Facebook post saying she would cheat on him for $1 million. Tab. I ain't gonna lie.
Would you go underneath a female's post and the female says, would you cheat on your spouse for $1 million? And you go underneath the post. Not only did you like the post, but you say, yeah, I would. For $1 million, I would. I'd hope that you would understand. Here I go. He called the wedding off, is what he did. He was like, nah, not doing it. Calling the wedding off. I don't give a shit about your mother buying her dress and trying it on and it fit and looking nice. I don't give a shit about the flower girls. No, we're not. I'm calling the wedding off because you shouldn't have. You would cheat on me for $1 million?
Well, you basically say, yeah, you would cheat on your husband for $1 million. That's crazy.
Are we gonna go to break? That's $1 million.
Cheat on your, I wouldn't give
share the money though.
I wouldn't give a damn.
We could share the money though.
I wouldn't give a damn if it was $1 billion.
You wouldn't cheat for $1 billion?
No, not on my wife. No, wouldn't cheat on my wife for no $1 billion fucking dollars. No.
$1 billion you wouldn't cheat?
No, cheating is when you do something with them not knowing. Now you ain't say what I asked her if I could go out there and go make this milli. She basically said like I would do it behind your back.
You always put me in predicament.
I'm keeping it real.
Because you're trying to give me a predicament.
So are you saying cheating is something that you know about on a regular basis? Like, no, like cheating starts off with you not knowing.
Depends on your parameters for cheating. Some people say cheating is talking to the opposite sex in a particular manner. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, fine. I used to argue up and down that that's not cheating. That's not cheating. Cheating is the physical act itself. But it is not.
I mean, I guess it depends on what. I mean, if the things that y'all are saying could lead to physical things, then yeah, I mean, I think that's cheating. But I do believe though, like until you actually do that act, you can be helped. But the moment you go do that act, there's no helping you.
I would discuss it with my other partner. Back, listen, it was a post though. She liked the post. Would you cheat? And said yes, I would cheat on him for $1 million. I don't think that maybe she thought that he would see it and call the whole wedding off. Now she crying.
Bingo. Now you see what you said? I'm glad you said that. He wouldn't see it. It's the same way she would have cheated for the $1 million and not said anything. Small details.
I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna be.
That's cool.
Listen, we both
without a husband. Without a husband. Well,
if I had done that, you cheat on me for $1 million, and I would look him in his face and I'd be like, yeah, I probably for like 50,000, maybe too. I mean,
no, I'm saying, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you.
50,000 a bag of chips.
I don't have a problem with him cutting out. I don't have a problem with him turning down the wedding though.
$1.50 in some envelopes.
$2.50 the jawbreaker. I like the fact. I like the fact he called the wedding. I like that.
Yeah, because that means to someone else, that means that somebody can come along and offer you that, and that means my love doesn't mean shit to you.
It don't have to be a million.
That's supposed to be invaluable to you. Somebody that you're marrying, and you would cheat on them for $1 million. That's a lot of money, though. That's a lot of bags of chips. 1,800. I love chips.
And I wonder. Like, I didn't see her comment, but I wonder if she just said yes, or she put like a whole like few sentences on there, and was like, "Hell yeah, y'all stupid if you wouldn't do it," or something like that. I wonder if she just said yes. If she just said yes, I think he would have got past that. But she must have really went into some shit.
The question we're asking y'all, audience, Word on the Street audience, is answer in the comments or hit us up on our YouTube page and let us know, would you have done the same thing? If the roles were reversed for women, if you found out your man commented under a post that say, would you cheat on your man for $1 million? Would you have done the same thing? Would you call off the wedding? Fellas, same thing go for you. So let us know so we can come back and talk about this on next week. But
hey,
he would probably be mad if I turned down $1 million. But I would talk to him about it first.
That's what I'm saying.
If it was presented to me and I would say, listen, babe.
But you know what's crazy though? You'll do that for $1 million, right? Instead of just you and your husband making your own pages.
It take too long.
No, it don't. But it has some great content.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's some good content.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm going to do it. I'm the doer. 1,800 the doer.
I still want to see. I want to see the tally. I want to see the votes and what everybody else is saying.
I do too.
Would you cheat on your other half for $1 million? And would you? And No, that's not the question. If they did that, if they went underneath somebody's post and not only liked that post, but said, yeah, I would you cancel the wedding? Did he do the right thing? Do you think they did the right thing? I think he did the right thing.
I do too.
I would have canceled it.
I think he did the right thing too. But if you don't cancel it and you still marry this person, then you shouldn't be surprised if they ever cheat on you. And I don't think you have the right to, well, you could be upset, but I don't think you have the right to say anything about it because you could have got yourself out of that situation. You chose not to.
Facts. Comment says 1 billion though. I'm cheating several times. Do y'all know how much money for $1 billion if my baby come to say, first of all, why you come back here and ask me? Why are you coming back here and ask me?
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I believe in God don't sleep. So let's say I go ahead and cheat my wife right with that $1 billion. I down the plane crash on the way back. Don't matter.
Why are you doing this?
I'm being real. When I could have just did whatever I want to do with my spouse and made it bad.
$1 billion though?
You know, y'all got to do about 10 times a day. You know, you get around to it.
I'm asking my spouse, what took you? I'm going to ask, of course, where you get the money from. I had to cheat to get the money. Yeah, I want to know where you get the money from. But at the same time, I don't think I could be mad. I'll get over it. I'll go shopping and get over it.
Yeah, but for how long though?
Because he said I don't know how to manage money.
No, I mean, you got to be. I mean, I don't think you would ever run out of $1 billion. You know, not in your lifetime. I don't think in our lifetime. I don't think we ever run out of $1 billion in our personal lifetime unless we just going stupid.
Yeah.
And you got to be going super stupid to spend $1 billion real fast.
Black people will do it.
Not like a sports team. Maybe like a sports team or something like that.
All that shit will be spent in Walmart and Target for me.
Bro.
Walmart, Target, and the hair store.
Now I see, yeah, definitely more hair store fact. I know y'all gonna tear them goddamn weaves up. Y'all tear the weave aisle up. Y'all gonna tear them goddamn
the nails,
the nail aisle,
the makeup aisle, and ears too. My lashes are straight zebra hair.
And them fucked up treat places y'all be getting treats from.
My lashes will be zebra hair though.
Bro.
Yeah, baby zebra hair. That's the kind of lashes I buy.
I'm
gonna go to Tanzania and get zebra hair lashes. Where? Tanzania.
What the hell is that?
In Africa.
I ain't never heard no damn Tanzania. I've never heard of it.
I should have just said Africa.
Yeah. I mean, you said Tanzania fucked me up. I thought you said something wrong. I thought you pronounced something wrong or something. Tanzania.
No.
Yeah, that's down there. What the hell is down there by Miami?
No.
Tanzania.
Yo, that is our time. Listen, you done 1800?
Yeah. Oh, I got to tell you now and say, laugh my out. Somebody text me watching the show right now. She said, laugh my ass off. That boy gay as fuck. The main thing is the woman front have a penis. So yeah, you're gay. So Dwight Howard, she said you're gay.
I wish I had that song on my little thing so I could play.
Off Blue Street, women say, all I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay. Gay.
I'm over it.
We ain't picking at y'all, man. We just talking about Dwight Howard and this sweet shit he be doing.
That's it.
That's all we got for you.
That's gonna do it.
Dwight
for
Howard Street
tonight. Listen, we want to thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, same time, same place. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we are making waves. And this is only the third episode, 1800. All of our videos so far, thanks to production behind the scenes, Mr. Luke. What'd you say? Jalupru. I like that. Jalupru. Put that on a t-shirt. So Jalupru. That's my brother right there. 1800. That's my little brother right there.
Your brother that was
yes, the youngest.
What's that?
Like a real. Well, you know how now you got to say the real brother. Like we got the same mom and same dad kind of brother. That way you know it's real.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all can hug everybody at the funeral, not just half the family.
No, not just half. Gotcha. That's my real.
Like,
brother.
You know, you hugging the only auntie you know. Like
we got the same mama.
The one that hid you from the family.
That's the story for next week. We're gonna talk about behind the scenes funerals, extra babies down the street, and your daddy and your granddaddy.
It's crazy you said about baby down the street, Tab. Cause I'm sorry, Lou. I got to tell the story, Lou, before we get up here. I got to. So I left my job the other day, right, to go get a haircut real quick. So on my way there, I decided to take a ride through my old neighborhood. And I'm driving, you know what I'm saying, down the street, driving down Schoolhouse Road. And there's a baby, like I would say like no older than 2, walking down the street with a t-shirt on, a diaper, no shoes, and a cell phone. Swear to God, true story. So I'm driving past the baby. I drove past kind of fast, and I saw him. I was like, what the fuck? So I turned around. So at the same time I was turning around, another car was pulling up with 2 older black women in it. They got out, grabbed the baby. So we was like, well, I don't know who the baby is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all turn around for the same reason I pulled over and turned around for. So let's try to go house to house. So we start knocking on doors and like, I don't know that baby. Never seen a baby. I don't know who baby that is. Some lady came to the door. She had a black eye. I ain't seen that baby before. What's wrong with her? But so I said, let me go down the street and check real quick. So I went down the hill and knocked on the door, and a young lady came. Well, her son, she has another son, like 6 years old. The 6-year-old opened the door, and she slammed it back real fast and was like, "Don't open up the door for anybody." Like, excuse me, ma'am. And so she came back to the door. She's like, "Yes, sir." It's like, "Hey, do you have another son that could be possibly missing?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then, like, while she was saying it, she looked down the street and saw like one of the ladies holding her child. And she just like went hysterical, like started like crying, like screaming, like running up the street, grabbing her baby or whatever. I said that to say this. Maybe Carly's not lying. Because that's literally what happened to me the other day, seriously. So I just want to mix my story in there with hers. Free Carly. But that really happened to me though, Tab.
Why do you do this?
That really happened. I swear that really happened to me, Tab. I swear to God, Tab.
You picked the baby up?
No, the older lady picked the baby. I went to go knock on the door for that. No, the 2 black older ladies.
Yeah, but you actually saw a baby.
No, I knocked on the mom's door and all. The mom came to the door.
That girl ain't see no baby. Then listen, that 1800, that's it. And that's word on the street. Catch us on your YouTube channel. Like and subscribe and get your ass in there and watch them videos and catch us next week, next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Until then, I am Tabitha Simmons, and this is
1800 the host.
Listen, I think that's it, unless you got something else you want to talk about.
That's it. I'm done.
Bye, y'all.